Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Bait Shop. I am the Chad, and this is the Freddie B. What's
What's
going on,
up?
Mr. Freddie?
Oh, not much. Getting better. I had a little sinus infection at the beginning of the week I'm getting over, but how was your trip? That's the big thing. How are you feeling?
Oh, I'm exhausted. I've been home. D picked me up about an hour and a half ago. So, got the glorious flight in the little tube, all crunched up. They don't account for big fellas, so you gotta love flights like that. But it was a good trip altogether.
Good.
But I did fly over the Potomac Monday morning. So I thought they said that thing was big. It looked, I think we flew over the bay and it looked like a little pond. So I don't know. No wonder all the fish are all gathered in that one little spot.
They don't have anywhere to go, right?
That's right. Let's see. I seen Freddie the Outdoor Adventure was first. We got Bumping Mike Greenwell second. Mike Irvin, Chad Nolte, Hooks and Hammocks, Brian B. Catfish, and Mark from Catfish and Crappie. Lance McCouguy. Brian was wanting to know what he was going to learn tonight. He can learn crap. What are you talking about? You're on the wrong channel for that. We got Uncle Jeep. Let's see. Creole Catfishing. Real and Virtual Outdoors. Troy, what's going on, my friend?
Gotta
Ryan
continue to give a
Ford.
shout out to Troy because he's post a link out each and every week to get people in here. So appreciate it, Troy.
Troy's a great dude. I was sitting at the airport this afternoon waiting on my flight, and Troy was live, and I went in there for a little bit. We got Ryan Bort's Blue Collar Life. Where's Dee? Dee is in the other room. She's exhausted from having to go get me from the airport today. Let's see. Is Freddie wearing his own hat brand?
I see Santee Outdoors. I see Crazy Hillbilly. There's the lovely D. Stonefly 71. Buck Williams. Wildcat Rigs. And I'm pretty close to the bottom.
Good. I see Chunky's rocking, but it was daylight, so Chunky was, I guess, at home sleeping. He wasn't out there.
Why am I wearing my own brand? Well, you see the color of my hat tonight, and you see the color of our names and the little scroll at the bottom. It says it in the whole description. Panfish Nation is 38 away from that magical 1K milestone. So if you haven't checked them out, please do so. They'll be on right after we get done tonight. Lyle and Mark, great show. What do you fish for catfish with? 90% of us use panfish, right? So great show to learn how to catch the panfish to catch the catfish.
I don't know. I'm not throwing shad in a pan, though. I'm not eating that. I refuse.
So that's why I'm wearing the green Freddie hat tonight. Of course, I usually wear my Freddie hat each and every week just because it's me. But
what's this? Wait, what? Ryan Bort's is 38 away as well. So make sure we go over and check out Ryan Bort's Blue Collar Life. He is a maniac when it comes to kayak fishing. He'll go 72 hours in a kayak. He's not afraid to.
He likes flipping kayaks, losing gear, trying to find it, all that stuff.
Well, I heard he was trying to be like you that one day.
Throwing stuff in the water?
Just kicking and flipping it and everything else, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, go over and check Ryan Bort's out. He catches some amazing fish. And I seen him out there the other day. I can't remember what day. They're all running together, but he was out there bumping. And it was pretty cool to see him bumping from a kayak. Let's see. So how was your weekend otherwise? I know you said you got sick, man.
Oh, it was
the end, but
we had a great time. Lena was off the weekend and asked she wanted to go fishing, and I was like, "Where you want to go?" She goes, "I want to go up to the James again." I think it's because that's where she caught her big 46 pounder. She wants to go up there and beat her PB there. So that's where she decided she wanted to go. So we went up there. We were planning to stay until Tuesday and come home, but her work sent out a message. She had a mandatory meeting on Tuesday, so we ended up coming back Monday. But we ended up getting fish Friday night and Saturday night. Of course, Saturday night we fished in the Brian B. Midnight Madness tournament. We didn't do so well. We caught 2 fish.
Hey, what? Stop. You didn't do so well, but you caught fish. You caught fish is what you got to talk about.
Well, yes, we caught a total of our trip. We caught 7 on Friday night and 4 ended up with 4 Saturday night. So we did a good fishing trip. That's a good trip, 11 fish, but the biggest one we had from the whole weekend was 10 pounds. However, 150, 200 yards downstream from us on the James, stand 3 catch a 40-something, almost 50-something pounder. And I'm like, geez.
Yeah, well, it's like they fish that 4 to 5 days a week.
You figured that.
Here comes
they kind of told us that's where we should have went, but I wanted to let them have their area because it was a tournament and they had their spots where they were going to fish and didn't want to take their spots. But we marked some good fish and had a couple good takedowns. Just couldn't hook up on a couple big fish that we could feel. But it is what it is. We had a great time hanging out with Stand 2 and Stand 3 again. But was glad we get home because, like I said, Sunday I started feeling a little rough. I think it was from in and out of the cold room into the heat and back and forth. Got a little sinus infection. I'm still recovering from it, but I'm doing pretty good today.
Well, I'm glad you're feeling better, my friend.
Okay.
We have a special guest here.
Hi, Ryan Bortz. Don't leave chat.
He was going to leave just because your face wasn't on here. I need to get a fat. I need to get a fat head for the bait wall back here. Yeah, sure.
Brian, of course, said they could see me from Stan's screen 4 miles away with all my lights on my boat now. So
I did watch the replay. I wasn't able to stay up and watch. I passed out, but I did watch about half of it. I think it was Sunday, and you could definitely see you from a mile away. Looked like a UFO floating around the James River.
Hey, it's all good. People could see us, but we did have one scary moment. We had a probably 18 or 20 foot pontoon with a bunch of drunk guys on it riding down the river. And they literally, I'm flashing the lights, throwing all the lights back on and off, hollering at them. And they came 6.5, 7 feet from the boat, full blast. Luckily, they didn't have a little 20 horse, 25 horse on the thing. So we didn't get waked too bad, but they proceeded to go right by us. Luckily, they didn't get in on our lines, but scared the crap out of Nina and Trey. I was all right. And then they proceeded to go right down the river and did a U-turn right by standing them and come right back up the river. So it was a little sketchy, but
I get it. We all, have our rights on the river, but to me, people like that, they have no right to try to kill people.
Mm-mm. And you could tell they were having a great time, a little too much to be on the river driving around because as I'm hooping and hollering at them as they come by me, they're like, hey, y'all catching any? Woo! All the good stuff. But, it was a little scary situation.
Yeah.
But we made it through it.
Let's see. We got Parker Pursuits has made it in. Miss Chrissy Brown. Matt from Wanna Be Outdoors. I've seen CVA. What's up, buddy? Real Gals Fish. Dale Hayslip. Stonefly 71. You all see Eastern Kentucky. I believe it may have been what hit St. Louis. St. Louis was hit with 10 to 11 inches of rain the other day in like 8 hours.
Yeah,
and I believe Central Kentucky and Eastern Kentucky got just wailed on with the same kind of storms, and they are under a lot of flooding. I got some family over there. They're posting updates and pictures, and it's pretty bad over that way right now. So the whole town's underwater basically. So keep them guys and gals in your thoughts. I know there's been a few pass away in that too. So definitely some bad stuff going on over that way. Missed something here. Got Mr. Paul Meadow Cats has made it in. Big Slim 91. Again, we'll make sure everybody knows after this show to go over to Panfish Nation, give them a check out. They're 38 away from that 1K milestone. Ryan Bortz is, I think he said 38 was exactly 38 away as well.
Yep.
So go check out my buddy Ryan Bortz.
Oh, and then like you said, Kevin Palmetto Cats is in here. He is having his second annual Santee Rig Tying Challenge Tournament, whatever you want to call it, this Sunday.
Santee Rig one? Is it the Santee Rig one?
Yep. This coming Sunday. I think he has some slots left open. So if you're interested in getting into a little challenge, it's going to be, I think, 3-minute rounds facing off against each other and going into brackets, kind of like last year's. I'm in it this year, so we're going to see how good Freddie can tie Santee rigs.
Is that typical like 8 o'clock Sunday night, or?
I believe it is. I believe it's 8 p.m. Eastern time.
I do remember seeing something about it, but I don't remember exactly. I thought for some reason I was thinking it was a knot time. So it's actually Santee rig tying.
Yep. Or time leaders at a minimum of 12 inches when you're done, all said and done. But
so hook,
float, and swivel at the top.
Swivel. So okay.
That's pretty much all you got to put on the hook, float, and a swivel. And it don't have to be the big super peg floats. It could be the smaller ones or whatnot. The hook size don't really matter. You could use a brim hook if you want. Now, the leader line has to be 50-pound minimum. So I don't think it's going to be fun trying to get a brim 50-pound through a brim hook. You know, that might be a little tough challenge for somebody. But
that would be. I can't even get 4-pound test for a brim hook. It takes me a minute. I got to get my magnifying glass, and I got to do this. And I'm like, I get the tongue out, trying to get it in there. I got to get the tongue out.
So I may have to do some more practicing. You know, it's one thing when you're doing it at home, you can tie them real quick just because you're concentrating.
Yeah.
And you're not in a challenge. So it's going to be interesting how to do it with a timer going off on you. So.
Uh-oh.
So that's what I got going on.
After tomorrow night, Santee is going to be a full-time traveler. What you got going on? The traveling T. Hello, Sandy. Mr. Muskrat. Yeah, we had a blast this past weekend.
Yes, y'all had a tournament as well, huh?
We did. We took part in the summer pool party put on by the Weekend Angler. We should have won it.
He wouldn't let me get in because my river attaches to the Ohio, but it's not on the Ohio.
Yeah. He's been listening to them Mississippi guys that the only subsidiary or whatever you want to call it that flows into it that counts is the Missouri. None of the other rivers count. I keep trying to say that we're like the biggest and best river that makes up the Mississippi, but they're not listening.
No.
Hey, what's up,
Eric
man?
He has joined us, and Roger from Muskrat Adventures has joined us tonight. Appreciate it. Roger's driving and listening.
Yeah,
and
kudos.
Chrissy Brown.
Kudos though to Roger and Zach and Skip. They squeaked it out.
I was going to keep trying to interrupt you so you didn't have to say that they beat UND. I'm just saying.
They did. They got lucky. We should have ran away with it with all the fish that we freaking had come off. But we still caught 11. At one point, we had the most fish, big fish, and little fish. And we were out there flexing, and chest was all pumped up. We're like, yeah. And then, yeah, we got fish. There we go. We were happy we caught fish. But then all of a sudden, they were like, release the skipper. Wait, what? A little abrasive and a bit delusional. Okay, you're right. But yeah, but we had a blast though. I was like, at one point, I think I was more nervous that we had all 3 categories at first. I was like, geez, beats. And then Josh Dunnigan goes, they're down there at the bottom of the Ohio, and I'm pretty sure they swept out about 5 feet into the Mississippi, caught a 22-pounder, and then came back up into the Ohio, but it can't be proved. There was no GPS. You know, he did have Josh or Jerry Parker in the boat with him, and we already know how he weighs fish. So definitely there's a question mark on that little asterisk. Hey guys, just getting
home from that 4-letter word.
Yeah, fracture fix. I understand that. I worked this morning up in New Jersey, hopped on a plane here this early afternoon, and just got home about an hour and a half ago. So I understand that. I've been up there since Monday.
Now, I did get to watch some of the pool party because I was up in Virginia, and I hate to say it, the person I was most impressed with, or the group, was Greenwell. Bump and Mike Greenwell. They had 2 fish all the way up to the last hour and a half.
Yeah,
and then they released the water and they started getting current and they started bumping. That last hour and a half, they caught 7 fish.
Yeah, I think if it would have been another hour, they would have ended up beating all of us.
But yeah,
I
give hats off to them for that.
We had some insane winds come through. I think it was about 12:30, and it just totally flipped our day around. Poor J-Dog and him, it was going upriver right below the dam, so it was creating some insane river conditions for them, and they ended up having to get back to safety and get off the river. And then we had pleasure boater hell and side wind. It was kind of coming, so the river was flowing this way. The wind was coming down at an angle, blowing us all over, and it just kind of changed our whole day around.
Yep.
But it was fun. It really was. I could have asked for, really any better of a day, 11 fish in that many hours down here on the Ohio.
No, it was awesome to see that many anglers on one section of river, nowhere near each other, but all live in different sections of the river. And that goes to show some parts of the river were hot and some parts of the river were not. So even just being on that section of river, that you can be in one spot and not catch any, and another spot and be on fire. So,
well, see, that's the thing. I had to, to do over. Once it started going insane with the wind like that, the pleasure boaters, I would have switched up to suspended back down through the same spot that we went, versus continuing trying to drag baits upriver. Pretty much after 11 o'clock, everyone's bite died off simultaneously. Yeah. Except for Bumping Mike. And
he changed his tack. I don't know if it just died down for him. He just changed tactics, and everybody else stayed the course.
It's hard telling. But to be in the running, I mean, first, second, third was 12, 11, and 10 fish.
Yeah.
And we were right there in the middle of it. What? Do I got boogies? Oh, well.
Let me see.
Did I get it?
I think you got it.
Either that or Dee wanted to show me hers. Anyway, let's see.
Wow. Parker thought there were going to be a lot more fish caught.
Really? Well, even Parker and Justin, too bad. I think they will finish with 7 or 8 fish.
Yeah.
But they only really know how to catch fish on places like Baldwin. So the Ohio River's a little out of their element, I guess. See as they can handle. I can't read that. See, Chad, I'm so good that Mississippi can only handle me once a year with Creole. You need to get back out there with him.
I see Sean Chili has joined us. That's right, Team Freddy. So what are your plans the rest of the week now that you're back home?
I got to work tomorrow.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. I am planning on getting out there at least Saturday, if not Saturday and Sunday, but I'll be out there in the morning more than likely because it's going to be beautiful. Like, I think they just changed. It was supposed to be 78 on Saturday. Now it's 82. It's still not bad, but way better than them 90s we've been having. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Now I'm all cute, trying to make jokes and all. Let's see. The Ohio is the place to catch a lot of fish. You're lucky to catch one. What?
Oh, jeez. Really, Brian?
Brian B wouldn't know what to do if he fished somewhere like the Ohio. I bet it would take him 6 months to catch a fish on the Ohio. A catfish. What?
Sorry, Chad. Sorry. Sorry, buddy.
I hate you. Dag on it, Chris Lee.
I don't know who it was.
Oh, hold on. Oh, where'd she go? There she is. Hallelujah.
She's on break at work, I guess.
Hey, I'm glad that
every Thursday she tries to take a break during the middle of our show where she can jump in and listen to us and say hey. So,
hey, Peanut Gallery, shut up in there. God. Did we say hi to Sean Chili, by the way, Brian B? Let's see.
We did because he said Team Freddy. I'm just saying.
Like it. Brian B, that's true, but I've been finding monsters.
Oops, I guess I didn't cover that part up. Well, I guess you know who sent me that one.
Yeah, because he sent it to me too. Let's see. Sandy says we'll be up that way fishing on Saturday for Hog Legs tournament. That's right. They do have the Hog Leg tournament Saturday morning as well. Forgot about that, where they're, I think, teams of 3.
Oh, yeah. You got three versus three,
yeah,
right?
I believe so. I forgot about that was this weekend. Because there are only 3 catfish in there. No, you friggin' liar. Kelly is a saint, so don't act like she has done anything wrong.
Oh, that's right. I believe Lyle is one of the 3 groups for this weekend. It'd be nice to see Lyle back out there on the water fishing.
I hope he is all good.
Oh, there it is. Amy said it right there. There's
Where did
wonderful.
Yeah, I just saw it and I'm looking for it. Like,
and by the way, hi Amy. 2 boats and 1 bank per team. All right.
Okay. So they have that going. Okay. Yeah, I can't remember. I think it's was supposed to be like Lyle, Steve Adams, and Jody versus other people. I know Kenneth is in it. Van and Sandy. I don't know.
Van and Sandy. I think Jeremy Tournament Cats is in it. Yeah, I don't know the other 3.
I'd have to maybe try to look it up because I really don't know. Let me see if I can find them real quick because I don't know.
Well, before I get boogies, I'll be right back.
All right. Hog. I can't spell leg catfish. See if he's got it on here. I didn't see it. Hog leg. Can't find it. 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 I wonder if it's on his community channel. All right. I seen it. So, yeah, so it's Lyle, Steve, and Jody, Jeremy Tournament, Cat, Swamp, Donkey, and Pork Chop, Van from Feed 3 Customs, Takedown, which is Kenneth Powell, and some people call him Quiet Man Curtis, while I call him Purdy Curdy.
Oh, That's three good teams out there, but me being a Carolina boy, I have to go with Jeremy Tournament Cats and Swamp Donkey because they're both from South Carolina. So let's go Pork Chop.
Yeah, I can't go against my buddy Lyle. Sorry, guys.
I want to, but
Van has done nothing but pick on me since I've known him. So
I know, and I love Sandy to death and Amy and all them. But yeah, I got the.
That is true. See, that makes it hard because Sandy's been so nice.
I know it's just tough to pick one, but again, I got to pull for my hometown boys. I hate to do it, but.
Oh my gosh. I don't know if he's actually watching or not, but if James Dockery is watching in a message he just sent me, it was worse than the friggin' one that you just showed everybody.
Oh, and then Brian wanted to remind everybody he has his 1v1 Midnight Madness Championship on August the 13th. Now, if you see it says 1v1v1 because you have Jody, which was the boat champion, and then you had Bex and Stefan as the bank champs, but I think they had a little breakup. I mean, just for this, so they're going against each other as well. So it's turning into a three-way to see who can get the biggest, most fish. So it'll be Bex versus Jody versus Stefan. Right, Brian? Give me a thumbs up if that's right, Brian. I believe that's way it's going.
I believe you are correct. Wait a minute. Now we got the River Rats versus Hog League team on the 27th of August. And just first I've heard of this stuff. There's Michelle. It's all mine. Made it in. Hello, sweet lady.
Well, I'm actually starting to do some of these local tournaments. I got into the local bait shop where my wood burnings are tournament this past month and didn't do too bad. Finished 4th. And then
it's actually not bad for your first tournament.
Yeah, for my very first actual live tournament, and I was by myself, so I didn't have Trey or Nina with me to help me out. So, and then they've got another one on August the 20th, which I'm going to do that one as well. And then I think there's one on Strom Thurmond this weekend for the Tri-City Anglers that I may actually go and fish in Saturday night for it. Just to try to get out there a little bit, do some of these local tournaments, support some of these local chapters and stuff.
Hold on. Michelle, I am so sorry that Freddie made me miss you. I did not ignore you on purpose. Love you.
Whoa,
love your face.
Sorry, Michelle.
But we're going to blame Freddie.
No, we're going to blame Chad because he's still loopy from his airplane ride. And he's talking
could be
so
it too. I'm actually pretty tired. What? Let's go. 29 channel cats on Burr Oak today, and it gets stocked with blues in October. Where's Burr Oak? I'm not familiar with Burr Oak. I know it's in Ohio, if it's Minnow Dunkers, but no. What? August 15th. Denny's 78th annual all-you-can-eat bacon tourney. I would be there, and I would probably be a top place finisher in that one.
Wow.
Oh, look who just showed up. Nope. Was I first tonight?
No, but Papa Lau, you see, Freddie thought about you getting the show ready. I even made a scroll across the bottom for Panfish Nation next to help you out. Hopefully we can get you to that 1K because you're only 38 away since Chad forgot about you. See, I'm even wearing your hat color, See, I'm trying to get into the family, Chad, okay?
Uh-huh. Right, sir. Right. Good luck with that.
I know, Tom, but there's a specialness. I've already talked to Michelle. We're going to be up there for a whole week in October.
Oh, sorry. I mean to. But yeah, I do mean to click on that. Yeah, please hit the thumbs up if you do not mind. We would greatly appreciate that. Show that love.
69 amazing people in here. We should have at least 69 amazing thumbs up.
I love to have 69 thumbs up. That'd be awesome.
I see
Yeah,
Justin
Finn
Fishing
Seeker
Fetishes.
TV. Sorry, go ahead.
That's I see Justin Fishing Fetishes came in. And you said Finn Seeker TV. I know Ryan Bortz. I'm I've been through there 3 times now and haven't stopped any yet.
What do you say? I can't find it.
They told me I can't go by there, especially during mealtime, without stopping and seeing Tom and Michelle.
Dude, you got to stop up at the dock and see Tom and Michelle.
Well, see, that's why I'm going up for the whole first week of October. I'm going to be up there the whole week with Chris and Telly and Nina. We're going to be up there on Kerr and Gaston fishing and hanging out. And I'm gonna probably gain 15 to 20 pounds, so I'm trying to lose it right now. Just because of all the wonderful, wonderful food I know Michelle cooks.
Oh, she gave you the angry face.
I know, because I've been through it all week.
There's Mr. Maurice Cason. What's up, buddy? Your boy Troy. Thank you all for coming on in here. Yeah, I've been coughing all freaking week. I don't know what's up with that. I think it was all that New Jersey air. But I did get an email today. I'm going to see if it'll work out. I might be up in D.C. in a couple months.
Ooh.
Visiting a station. AKA, I'll get up here and go, oh, boss, I'm sick. I need to stay at the hotel today. Hands, get the boat ready. Brian, get the boat ready. I ain't going. Last time I seen Brian's boat in the water, you had to paddle it. So I ain't going on that one.
Yeah, I don't know about Brian's boat.
Like, so Brian, I'll fish on the boat, on the bank with you, Brian. What?
It's all good, Chad. You're clicking tonight. I'm proud of you.
I'm clicking. I'm trying. I need to leave it to you. I gained 20 pounds at the dock and only had one meal. Yeah, you all had a freaking pizza eating contest on the dock.
Yep. So I think that's part of our plan for October. The first week of October, that's good catfishing time. And we're going to be on Kerr and Gaston. So I think that's mine.
When is that?
The first week of October, the 3rd through the 8th, I think, of the dates. That we're going to be up there. So we're going to definitely be hundo hunting, if not trying to break that record. That big record that came out of that lake.
Well, I can't remember the dates, but I think it's the 2nd and 3rd weekend in October. I need to get something out on that here soon. It will be the 3rd annual couple showdown. So keep that in mind.
So that'd be good.
Ladies and gentlemen that are watching.
Go up to Kerr that first week, catch a new world record, come back, have me a rod made for Mad Cats because it'd be awesome. And then come.
Will it be called the Nina Adventure, Rod?
Probably. Yeah, of course it would be.
I'm just saying because she's going to be the one that ends up catching it. So
yeah,
And then I'm trying to think, the end of October. And it's actually the last day of October, last 2 days, and then that first week of November, we'll be down in Bama, I believe, or somewhere. I think it's Bama. I think it's I think it's the right place.
No, Roger.
Get out of here.
If Roger wears a skirt and a wig and all that other stuff and makeup stuff,
he will
might flip around. But Skip ain't wearing no dress.
He might.
Oh,
No. Pizza was on Kerr.
You're right, Parker. I probably will catch that world record log. And Chad froze up.
Huh? What happened to there? I seen
You
that.
froze up. But anyway,
I looked up and everything was swirling.
So yeah, again, make sure you keep your thoughts and prayers out to the Eastern Kentucky people, because Fat Man says they're still pulling people from the river at Hazard, Kentucky. So let's keep those people in your thoughts and prayers tonight.
Let's see. What is going on here?
And there's Jamie and Rebecca. Carolina Real Screamers have joined us tonight. Better late than never. And there's wonderful Miss Joy Stewart.
There's a question for you. You know more about Mad Cats than I do. Do you really want to catch a state or world record, or do you just want to have to make Mad Cats pay out on that deal?
Well, I just really want Mad Cats to have to pay out on that deal.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Of course, if it's a state record there, it's going to be a world record. So
that's a very fair point. I really thought when we went out there, we were going to catch world record, but we did catch a lot of fish out there, though. We had a good time.
Honestly, I'd be happy if Nina catches something in the 50s or 60s, and I'd be happy around that same spot.
So would I.
We really want to get in that 72 club that everybody seems to be getting in,
I know. Now, let me ask you this. If you caught an 80, would you call it a 72 just so you could be in the 72-pound club?
No, I'd have to call it an 80 so I could just rub it into them a little bit.
Yeah, so would I.
That's right. Tom says it right there.
Huh?
Tom said it right there. Mad Cats has paid Rocky Baker over $21,000 for his rod, for breaking that state record.
Really?
Yeah. Because basically, if you break the state record wearing Mad Cats gear, whether it be a hat or a shirt, and using one of their rods and get video and photo proof of it and get it into them, and you get to make your own rod, The Rocky Baker Signature Series rod through Mad Cats is a big seller. As you see, $21,000 already, and it's been out a year, not even a year. I don't think. That's
not a bad deal then. I was saying, I don't think I heard about it until recently.
Yeah, I believe a handful of months, So he basically gets, I think, $10 per rod sold, and he gets any of his own Signature Series rods whenever he needs them. He just gives them a call up. So, hey, that's a deal.
That's not a bad deal.
Jamie said it's almost been a year. So basically,
really,
catch a state record, whether it be a channel, a flat, or a catfish, and get proof of it, and then you do all the steps to get it and get your own rod series made, and you get money coming in.
Oh, my Lord. Yep. Virginia state record, 143 pounds was the current world record.
I know. So how's that going to work on Kerr? If I catch it on the North Carolina side, does it count from North?
I don't know. How does that work? Do you have to pinpoint the location to see?
I'm sure you do.
What record it was? I'm not sure, because they have reciprocating license up there on the lake, right? But does it actually split in the state like it does down on Wiley? How it's South Carolina, North Carolina? It splits like that up there too. I didn't know that.
I don't know if Kerr does, but I know I don't know if it's all on the Virginia side or North Carolina side.
There's what I'm waiting on, is to see Creole break the Louisiana state record live one day, and maybe when him and Laura are out there doing the couples tournament.
They got to stop catching sharks first.
You're not wrong. Let's see. Fish with some folks today.
It does split. I believe. I guess Michelle's saying if it does split.
Ohio during COVID. And they couldn't get the state to verify, and they had to release it. That's bull crap.
And there's my buddy Mark Whisker Pig Fishing.
What's up, Whisker?
No, I don't have to put a lot of thought into it. I just go to wherever bank I put in at, and that'd be whatever state I'm in, I guess.
Okay, so you gotta try to. Maybe you should try to ride the state line in the boat, and depending on how big it is, if you're in Virginia and it ends up being like, 140 pounds and not going to break the 143, you just drag it over to North Carolina and call North Carolina. That's silly. So what else is going to be happening here soon? You can think of.
You've got Rogers having his no electronics 3-month tournament. I guess the first weekend of every month for September, October, November. I believe it's the first weekend.
Yeah, I think it's the first. It's the first weekend of every month, right?
Yep. I think September, October, November. I believe it is. So that's coming up. Jamie and Rebecca want to get into the couples tournament. That'll be like Chad. I think Chad said he's shooting for the second and third weekend of October.
Yes, it should be looking like the second and third weekend of October. I'll try to get something out on that here before long. Start getting names. Where'd it go?
I was waiting on you to read that one.
Walmart has the Chad Fields custom rod. It has Mickey.
Yeah, that is a good question, though. Mark's got a good one. If you hook it in one state and land him in the other, do you get to say it's from both? No?
I would say it's wherever you actually land the fish. You would have to say that you landed it in one of those states.
Well, that would be one of those. If we did catch it right there and it's like 140, 141, and we know it's not going to beat the world record, I'd have to drop Nina off at the bank in Virginia to drive the truck around to the ramp in North Carolina to pick me up.
I like how you're playing.
No, we just hope we, have a good time, and I'm sure we will, especially hanging out with Chris and Telly. Nina, I actually get to meet and hang out with them for a whole week, and then, of course, seeing Tom and Michelle down at the dock for a couple of days. It'll be great. And so, but that's all we've got. We're trying to get to where Nina's got a 3 or 4 days gap in between work days once a month where we can start doing some traveling once a month, start going to different areas. Of course, the last weekend, the 20th through the 23rd of October, Palmetto Cats is having his campathon, or whatever you want to do, the camping trip that we put on last year. We're going to do that again. So,
what is he calling it now? Camp Palmetto or something like that? I heard he's put an obstacle course together and everything for you guys this year.
Well, we called it Palmetto Island last year.
That's what it was. That's right. Palmetto Island.
Yeah, which is a great island. I mean, we had a lot of fun on it, and we were just on one little corner of it, and we'll have to get to a bigger spot for next year, and for this year, because here it seems like we're going to have double, if not triple, the people this year, so it'll be great. And I believe Kevin's going to be out there the 20th through the 23rd, so he'll be out there a day early, and I may actually go out there about the same time.
There you go. Whisker Pig says, "Don't forget the gator petting pen."
This is true.
Yeah, I don't know. It got to be camping too close to the water down there. That's for sure.
Fracture Fix. If everything works out, I'll have the bad juju with me, and I'll probably have Nina with me if she's off that. She's trying to get off those couple days as well, so she can. She's getting more interested in wanting to come hang out and meet people. So
good. She kept avoiding D and I, but that's okay.
No, it was actually a tough decision whether we came to this past weekend, whether we went to Virginia or came up there toward y'all's area. But we knew y'all had the day-long tournament, and right now it's just too hot for us during the day.
Yeah.
And then,
well, heck, dude, I left here. The temperatures dropped here into the 70s and our low 80s, and it was 90 or low 90s up there, and so friggin' humid it wasn't funny. And then I get back today and it's 87 here.
That, and of course, let's say it's a 6-hour drive there and 9.5, almost 10 out there to y'all. Yeah. So go up there and back for the price it costs just to get out there to y'all. So it was a little money decision on that one. But the gas prices luckily coming down a little.
Yeah, a little bit. They're down about $1 now. So they only got about $3 to go. And we'll be all right. Maybe one of these days, Freddie, we can just maybe meet in the middle and do a weekend trip down to somewhere like Watts Bar or Chickamauga, somewhere like that.
That's true. That is another option. But yeah, she's wanting to venture out, and we want to hit up a couple of the local places. You know,
yeah.
She hasn't fished Santee, so of course we're gonna go down and fish some around Santee and stuff like that. And then we kind of went up the east, and then we're gonna do our October trip, and then we're gonna start trickling out west and start getting. We'll probably hit Tennessee sometime in the fall, and then try to get out there to Kentucky and Ohio and that area.
You're not gonna do like you did last year, are you? And wait till it's like 45 feet above normal pool, and
I can't help that I came out for
20-degree temperatures.
I can't help. I came out for the CatCon the week before CatCon, and it had to be 12 feet above flood stage and 20 degrees and 30-degree weather and snow.
Oh no, we were way about 12 feet above. we were way up there. I think we were like normal 25 foot in Cincinnati, and I think it was like 47 foot when you came up.
That's right, Roger. Roger said it don't matter. He'll still take me out fishing. But I won't get on Roger's boat again unless he's guaranteeing me to have some better cheddar, since he didn't think about me last time.
I can't believe it. He's never, ever been without better cheddars, and the one time you were there, wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Mm.
And of course, she's itching to get out toward Creole. But I told her, I said, we are not putting the bad juju in that water. It's a little too small of a boat.
Yeah, that would definitely not be a boat I would take on something like that. Heck, even if I had my big boat ready, I'd be nervous out there on that one.
No,
80 mile an hour current.
We're looking into saving up and getting a used 16 or 18 foot pontoon. I really want a 16 foot just because it's easier to maneuver, but we may
go
settle
18.
18 foot.
Go 18.
So we'll see.
Go 18. Go 18.
We'll see.
16. You got to remember, a 16 foot is only going to give you about a 12 foot, deck to work on.
That's what I told her. I said it'll give us about the same footprint that we've gotten in the bad juju, not much more.
Yeah. I would definitely go, if you can, with an 18. Look, see right here. This right here is the other reason why I said that, is my buddy Bill, and he loved it. It was a great boat, but room-wise, go with the 18.
Yeah.
It's worth it. Oh.
No, Mark, I don't need a 19.5 foot one. But yeah, I think I'm leaning more toward the 18 now. I really wanted to get one of those little beady tiny ones, a little 12 or 14 foot compact one, just so it could just be two people in it.
Yeah, Roger makes a good point. No matter how big your boat is, you will want it bigger. It's all kinds of, like a lot of, never mind. I ain't finishing that one. Good Lord. I do got to throw something out there that I meant to mention earlier. So while Roger, Zach, and Skip may have beat D and I, they did not beat Two Kings and the Jester. I just want to throw that out there that J-Dog, Hooks, and the Chad did beat the River Warriors. I just want to throw that out there that did happen. Whether they choose to accept that it happened or not, it happened.
But weren't they on one boat and y'all were on 3 separate boats?
Anyway. No, don't even. It doesn't matter.
And it's that this one didn't count. That was just a warm up for both teams. Neither one of you can count that as a win.
I think we just kind of let them think they have us where they want us right there. Let's see. I want my boat shorter when it's out on the water and longer when it's in the water. I can just see that before you know it, Kevin will have a pontoon that contracts and stretches and all kinds of different stuff.
Now, this is a true statement. Ryan Boris's kayak is huge.
He's not wrong.
I don't even consider it a kayak anymore.
I'm pretty sure he's got a motor that's bigger than the one you have on the Bad Juju.
I think so.
What did I seen some? I'm playing back in the same. Yeah. There we go. All right. Yeah, don't forget to right after this, we got about 8 minutes, and Panfish Nation will be getting started. Now they're 37 away instead of 38, so somebody went over there. We need 37 more people to do so. Share them out. See if we can get them here tonight. And let's not forget about Ryan Bortz, who is also in that 30 range of going over the 1K. So. What? Once we get out of this house, I'm going to start building a 25-foot tri-tune. Lord have mercy. Is he buying Palmetto Island? Is that where he's building the new house? First I heard about it, he was even thinking about moving. You'd be like, now watch. When you guys go out there, Freddie, for Palmetto Island weekend, if he starts doing like team building events where you're clearing brush and, cutting trees down or anything like that,
start worrying that
you're starting to build his house. Can't store a 25-foot in our stupid neighborhood lot.
Mm.
I don't know if
we've been looking a little bit at some 16 and 18 footers. I'm probably going to get something off of Craigslist that's beat up and used. That way I can fix it and modify it the way I want,
Yeah. Well, like that 16-footer I was telling you about that my buddy Bill had. He got a good deal, found a good deal on that one on Craigslist. It was Craigslist or Facebook Market. I can't remember which one. We went down or he went down and got that one and ended up later on adding like a 2-foot extra section of deck to the front of it. It was he did a really good job on it.
Yeah. So yeah.
I see Van has that one now.
Yeah, as long as the tunes and the frame is solid, that's all I really care about. The rest of it I'll build myself.
Yeah, right. Kevin, that is one thing I will never, ever be a part of is an HOA. I'd already get aggravated being in the city where we're at, and they think we have an HOA, and they're constantly telling us what we can and can't do.
Well, Kevin's getting lots of people that would keep it in their yard and store his 25-footer for him.
Yeah. Heck, if he wants like just keep one over this way, we'll take good care of a 25-foot tri-tune.
Uh-oh. Oops.
Ooh. You missed the HR meeting?
I did.
Dude.
I'm going to get in trouble now.
Dude.
I thought
That's
you were
not
going
good,
to cover
man.
me, boss. I thought I made up for it.
Nah, bro. I can't get you out of the. I can keep you out of a lot of trouble, but when they start getting the demanding of setting the meetings, I can't cancel. I mean, even though I did make you go do that one work thing that maybe made you miss it, you
Still my
gotta
fault.
you gotta
Yeah.
reschedule that with HR.
Yeah, I forgot to reschedule. There goes half my pay for next month.
That's not you. Uh-huh. Oh, that's the fake HR department. Shop HR department. It's fake, huh? He's not what? Now, this is some BS right here. Ooh, they brought the agent out of hiding.
That's good. Whew. Oh, well, Chad's in trouble too.
That's what I just said. I'm like, why am I in trouble? What? So he's not helping anyone.
You must miss your meeting too.
Michelle, that is a good HOA. Every HOA around here that I've ever heard of is nothing but pain in the rear end. They want, you can't do that. You can't have flags. You can't do this. You can't do that. Your grass hasn't been cut in 2 months. You got to cut it. I mean, come on. I need to live in the country. Cut it when I want. Uh-oh, Brady's got a message or something. Look at his face. It's either that or he's pooping.
Nope, I just wanted to give everybody, again, Kevin from Palmetto Cats is having the rig time tournament, the Santee time tournament this Sunday, and we're up to seven competitors. We need a couple more, so if you think you got what it takes to tie some rigs really quick,
Stay awake. I don't know if I'd be able to stay awake.
It's only 3 minutes at a spot. That's all you got to do. As many as you can in 3 minutes. And I think the most that was done last year in 3 minutes was 6 in 3 minutes. So if you think you can hang in there with 6, I'm sure you can hang in there with half that
question.
many.
Do you have to, are you allowed to pre-cut your line lengths?
Yep, you can. Yeah, that way it's all pre-cut, ready to go.
Might think about that one.
No, because if you go back and look at Kevin's, you can look at his last year's, and Skip had his all set up, and a couple of the other anglers had all their stuff set up, so it was just grab a leader, grab a hook, start tying. And Skip came in second last year, and he wants his revenge. So
I like this. Freddie, the bait shop union rep.
Wait, now
I didn't know the bait shop even went union.
I didn't even know we had a loss prevention place either now. Well, look at this. I can fix that one because these pockets are sewn shut, so they ain't got no pockets.
Yeah. Well, he's going to have to be taken into the back stock room and have a different kind of search done since he's claiming no pockets.
And again, you don't use peg floats. That's what most of the anglers use. You don't have to use demon dragons to tie it, and most of them use peg floats. That way you just slide the line through it, put the peg in it. Some of them used the big 3-inch cigar float. Some of them had 1.5 inches, almost like crappie floats. It's a peg float. Peg float's a peg float. So again, it's 50-pound leader line. So if you got some 50 pounds sitting at the house, stretch you some about 18 inches long, cut a bunch of them, have them ready to go. Because you figure if you're doing 18 inches straight before you tie, by the time you tie and cut your little tip your ends off, you'll be right at that 13, 14 inches. So you're good.
Good.
So again, most of the rounds were 2 to 3 rigs for a lot of the rounds. So don't think that you have to be the fastest in the world. It's just something fun to get into. Again, we need a couple more anglers. So if you're interested in it, reach out to Palmetto Cats and let's see if we can't get some more people in this tournament.
Dig it. And Dee is saying now that we are going to have to start paying overtime. So it is 9 o'clock.
Oh yes, Miss Amy Payne is
Yep.
in it this time. She is definitely a contender. So that's probably the person I'm most nervous about competing against if I end up going against her.
Let me get this here ready. Any final words tonight, Mr. Frederick?
No, another great show. And again, what did we talk about? Yeah, nothing. A lot of fun stuff. Join us next week on Thursday. But when we get off of here, jump next door over to Panfish Nation. Let's get them to 1K. Share it out.
That's right.
Share it to your internet, social media, wherever you can as you're jumping over there, so we can get some more people in there and get them to that 1K.
Yeah, let's make sure we get over there and help get them there. And on your way out the door, if you would, please remember to hit that thumbs up. And we will see you over on Panfish Nation right after this.